Brenda, what's going on? What are you doing here?
Well, Sonny's looking for Miranda.
Oh, well, you're too late. They just closed the gate for a flight.
I'm sorry, sir. You can't go in there.
I gotta get on that plane.
The plane has already pulled away from the gate.
No, you don't understand. This is an emergency.
I'm sorry, sir. There's nothing I can do.
All right. Where'd she go, Jax?
You talking to me?
This is important.
I don't know where she went. And if I did, it'd be none of your business. You know, if it weren't for you, she never would have showed up here in the first place.
Miranda knows something about the drug ring.
Whose? Yours?
I don't do drugs, Jax.
Jax, this is important. It has something to do, or it could have something to do with the people who tried to kill Sonny.
I don't know where she went. And frankly, I didn't ask. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm late for takeoff.
Jax. Listen, just because I'm with Sonny, I don't want you to think that
Look, you're on your own, Brenda. You don't have to count to me for who you spend your time with.
Where are you going?
Got some business in St. Thomas.
When will you be back?
I have no idea.
Mr. Jax?
Yes?
Federal Agent Billings. This is Agent Mosley. We have a warrant to search your baggage in your aircraft.
Search my baggage for what?
Please, open the bag, Mr. Jax.
These are my personal belongings. You're not going to find anything illegal in there.
That's strange, because I'd swear this looks exactly like a kilo of heroin.
I don't know anything about that.
Wait a minute. This is ridiculous. My husband is a very successful, very well-known businessman. He doesn't have anything to do with drugs.
Please step aside, ma'am. Mr. Jax, we're going to have to ask you to place your hands on that counter over there and spread your legs so we can search you for weapons.
I don't know what's going on here, but I can guarantee you're going to hear from my attorney.
He's clean.
Mr. Jax, you have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney, and for that attorney to be present during questioning. If you so desire and cannot afford one, an attorney will be appointed to you at no charge. Do you understand these rights as I have read them to you?
I don't know how that thing got into my bag, but you people seem to know exactly what you were looking for.
And we found it.
Now, I've flown out of this airport more than 50 times in the last year, and I've never been searched.
Looks like 51's your unlucky number,
I'm sorry,
Mr.
who are you
Jax.
again?
Agent Billings, DEA.
Well, Agent Billings, I'm not a drug runner or user. Now, I don't know how you obtained a search warrant with my name on it, but it's obvious that someone set me up.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. We're going to take you someplace private right here in the airport, and you can tell us all about it. And we can ask you a few questions.
Good, and I'll call my attorney.
No problem.
I'm gonna have to cuff you now.
Do you have any idea who this man is?
Brenda,
No,
it's
this
okay,
is...
it's under control,
this
okay?
is crazy.
Look, since you know Mr. Jax so well, why don't you and Mr. Corinthos, isn't it? I'd like the two of you to stick around until I get to you.
Well, why don't we just save a little time and you can get to me right now? You're arresting an innocent man.
Brenda, should I?
Gloves are off now, Corinthos.
Take him over. I'll be right there. Are you Mrs. Jax?
Yes. Sort of.
Divorced?
It's very complicated. Look, the bottom line is I know this man better than anyone in the whole entire world. And he is not involved in any kind of drug smuggling. I can guarantee you that.
You don't have to answer this question.
I don't have anything to hide, neither does Jax.
What does your friend, Mr. Jax, do for a living?
Well, he is a partner in J&J Jax of Alaska. It's a very huge, legitimate corporation with interests all over the world.
What sort of interests all over the world?
Well, he buys businesses and then resells them. His family has mines in Alaska and Australia. They have shipping lines. They have an import-export business. They have a million other things.
Hold on. What gets imported and what gets exported?
Well, it's certainly not drugs, if that's what you're trying to imply. Did you have something to do with him being arrested?
What are you asking?
I'm asking you to tell me that you didn't have anything to do with this. I need you to say that.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because either you know something about me or you don't. Yeah, I'm at the airport. Hurry it up. Bye. Did you get a hold of your lawyers?
No, I had to leave another message. Listen, I need for you to tell me right now that you didn't have anything to do with planting drugs on Jax. Whatever you say to me, I'm gonna believe you. But I need to hear it.
That doesn't mean I need to say it.
That's perfect. This is feeling really familiar to me right now. You know, you can't level with me, right? You think I don't deserve the truth? Or what? You think I can't handle the truth without my pills?
Brenda, I have more faith in that.
I know that something is going on, all right? I knew it the first time that I saw you with Miranda.
Brenda, like I've been telling you, Miranda was all set to make a statement to the police about what she saw that was going to be the beginning of the end for the drug dealers. But now she is gone because your friend, the one with the package of heroin tucked between his briefs, told her to get out of town.
Yeah, he told her to get out of town, but it didn't have anything to do with drugs.
Oh, yeah, it was a big coincidence, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You know what? You see this, what's going on between us right now? This doesn't have anything to do with Miranda. You know what it is? You're upset with me because I didn't tell Jax that we slept together, right?
Brenda, we made love in that cave. And I thought everything shifted 180 degrees. But ever since we got out of there alive, you've been on the fence, telling me one thing, doing another.
That is not true. And you know that what happened in the cave meant something to me.
Of course it meant something to you. It's complicated your life. It's piled on the pressure. But when you told me you needed time, as much as I disliked it, I backed off and let you have it. You said you needed time to get clean before you made any big decisions. Fine. But see, what I thought that meant was that as soon as you felt better, you would let Jax down easy. No. See, the real question was whether our making love meant something or it didn't. Because you thought we were going to die in our sleep. But now, I know the way you've been handling it. I think I have my answer, don't I? Hey, look, we don't have to do this now. Somehow it went from Jax being busted to my take on why you didn't tell him about us. The guy has other things on his mind at the moment.
I can't believe this is happening to him.
I got a few ideas why.
Oh, I can't believe we didn't think about this.
Think about what?
Let's just call Mac and have him come down here and straighten this whole thing out, right?
No, he can't do anything. It's under federal jurisdiction. At least during this stage of the investigation. The PCPD is out of the loop.
Well. A drug bust and Mr. Corinthos planted smack dab in the middle of it.
Speak of the devil, I was just telling a lady how the local police is excluded from federal investigations.
Unless you have a friend who works for the Drug Enforcement Administration. The airport's calling with those DEA agents, so I thought I'd just mosey on down, see what all the hubbub was all about. Should have known you'd be hovering around.
Detective, I'm sorry, can I talk to you for a second? Listen, no one who's involved in this will tell me what's going on. No one will tell me where Jax is, how I can get him released. I've been trying to get a hold of his lawyer. I can't get a hold of his lawyer. And I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out.
Well, the room where they detain suspects is that way. Let's go see what we can find out.
Thanks.
And everywhere that Sonny would go, his lamb was sure to show. Miss Barrett?